And another thing we've never seen in an NFL draft. This was the first time that we've had six quarterbacks taken in the first 12 picks. Six QBs in the first 12? My goodness. One, two,
Wow.
three. One, two, three, and then
Yeah.
what? Eight. What was it? Eight.
10. Yes. The Vikings went 10th and
8, 10,
then
12. 8,
12.
10,
12. Yep.
12. So crazy, crazy.
Wow. I mean, it's a crazy quarterback class this year. I think all six of those players can be something. I mean, there's a couple controversial picks that we're going to talk about here, Cole Breezy, but I think these guys could be something for sure.
Let's get in those quarterbacks right here, Max, right now. The number one pick that we both projected, that pretty much everybody projected, the 2022 Heisman winner, Caleb Williams, to your Chicago Bears.
Go
Max,
Bears, baby.
tell
Go
me,
Bears.
tell me what your Bears, what kind of quarterback are your Bears getting in Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams is a quarterback that is ready to roll, Cole Breezy. How about that? How about that? He can play outside of the pocket. He could throw it inside of the pocket deep and with accuracy. Obviously, he's the Heisman winner, so like Heisman winners do this. Okay, so I think he's ready to roll right off the bat. I'm already getting updates from my Chicago apps or whatever, Chicago Bears updates and whatnot, saying that he has been so what's the word I'm looking for? So into it already that as soon as he got onto the field, then he knew right away what they're going to be doing, and he's flowing into the offense already. It's been a week. It's been a week since the draft. They're already, hey, let's hit the field. Let's meet some of the players, and he's already boom clicking with the team. So this is exciting. This is exciting news for Chicago. And we're going to talk about another pick that Chicago had at number 9 that, oh my goodness, I jumped up. I jumped out of my seat. I was so
Oh,
excited about it.
if I was a Chicago Bears fan, I'd be excited too. Caleb Williams, we've been waiting on him for a couple years. Max, your Chicago Bears are the only franchise in league history to never have had a 4,000-yard passer in a single season. Never have they had a 4,000-yard passer.
Wow.
The Bears'
Wow.
all-time leader for most passing yards in a single season was in 1995, Eric Kramer with 3,838. Max, is Caleb Williams going to be the first Bears quarterback to go over 4,000 yards in a single season? Not as a rookie, I'm not asking, but just in his career.
Yes. Are you kidding me? Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze,
Come on.
Cole Kmet, and DeAndre Swift catches the ball in the backfield. Dude, our offense is elite. We are an elite offense. Well, at least we should be when you name those names.
Yeah. I want someone to go out there and find me a quarterback selected number one overall that had better weapons than what Caleb Williams is about to have, because what you just said right there, that's solid. That's solid. I don't think a number one picked quarterback has ever been set up like that.
Hmm.
The number two pick was also a quarterback for the Washington football Queefs. It was the 2023 Heisman winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels. Max, we know all about the potential here, the athletic ability, over 1,100 rushing yards. Oh my goodness. We worry about him taking too many big hits, not getting out, not sliding. Could he be a RG3? Could he be Lamar Jackson? I'm not sure, but I like Jayden Daniels. I think it was a great pick from Washington. We both projected that one. What do you think about Jayden Daniels to the Washington football Queefs?
Awesome pick. I think Washington has a lot to look forward to, but they also have a lot to do. How about that? Okay. This isn't going to completely turn around their organization. Okay. They have, I mean, I don't even know. I would have to know their drafting class. I didn't pay attention to the Washington football Queefs and who else they drafted. Okay, obviously I'm drooling over Chicago right now, but they need more wide receivers and they need a running back in order for them to start competing in a very tough division with the Eagles and the Cowboys. You kidding me? So, but Jayden Daniels, outstanding pick. I think this guy in his rookie season might be able to get up to 800 rushing yards, maybe 1,000, because I mean, all he has is Uh,
his top options are Scary Terry McLaurin.
Scary
You
Terry.
got Jahan Dotson has some
Dotson.
upside.
Dotson. Yeah.
Third round pick on Christian McCaffrey's little brother, Luke McCaffrey, a wide receiver out of Rice. Okay.
Okay.
And they also picked up Austin Eckler. He's going to be available with those dump downs. So not as
Maybe.
good as weapons as Caleb Williams, but still solid weapons for a rookie quarterback.
Not bad. Not
Not
bad.
bad.
Veterans. They got some
Yeah.
veterans on the team, and
Zach
look.
Ertz. And then they
Oh,
picked up my guy Ben Sanat in the second round. The tight end from this in the second round, they picked up Ben Sanat.
okay.
So
Not actually. You're right. Not too shabby. Not looking too bad for Jayden
not shabby.
Daniels. I
Not
like
too
it.
shabby.
I like it.
I think he could possibly it won't be crazy to me if he's the highest scoring rookie fantasy quarterback
Okay.
because of his legs. Because of his legs. I think
Yep.
he's gonna be running a lot. He could definitely be the top quarterback taken in fantasy drafts at
Hmm.
this season. This season.
Okay. Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me. Number three, the New England Patriots were sitting there. Max, they reportedly declined three first rounders from two separate teams. They got they got offers, offers, three first round picks from two separate teams. They declined it to take the 21-year-old big body, don't tell nobody, Drake Maye from North Carolina. The weapons, the weapons are lacking. Okay, we already know. Not sure if he's even going to start year one here, but they got Ramondre Stevenson, picked up Antonio Gibson, Hunter Henry as a tight end. The receivers, Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas, and a second round pick in Jalen Polk. Let's not sleep on Juju Smith-Schuster. It's not very good, Max. What do you think about Drake Maye? Now we were back in, I was on Drake all the whole time. You were on Bo Nix. Do you think New England made the wrong decision here?
Too early to tell. I obviously in last week's episode, I talked about is this another Mitch Trubisky situation? Okay. Me being a Bears fan, it just seems a little bit fishy that they're thinking that, oh, this quarterback, from North Carolina is a top 2, 3 pick. And then that's exactly what happens. It seems like he's more talented than Mitch Trubisky. Okay. Just from based on his stats. Based on the
Yes.
stats.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. The problem is that New England sucks. Really, really bad, boys and girls. Really bad. Okay. They
Mm-hmm.
don't he has no one to throw it to. You already said that he might not even be starting. So this
Yeah.
is a full rebuild situation.
Mm.
I think that's had to be the mindset. Like I said, Bo Nix, who's 24, 25, right?
Hmm.
Drake May's 21. They're going to have this rebuild process for the next 3, maybe 2, 3, 4 years. Maybe it might
At
take
least.
it might take a little bit for them to actually try to be
Yeah.
relevant again. So by
Yeah.
that time, maybe Drake May will be ready to go. I can get that. Whether you would rather have a 25-year-old quarterback rather than Bo Nix at 29 when you start playing,
Right.
playing some
Right.
real football. I understand. I do understand the pick. A little nervous about it once again, but we'll see. How about that? Too early to tell.
I think it's crazy that they decline three first rounders for
That's
this
true.
pick. That's
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 true.
wild. I think Jacoby Brissett is there, so I think he could start the whole season. If not the first half, I think he could maybe even start the whole season. And yeah, just a big body with a lot of potential there, Drake May. The next quarterback off the board was probably the biggest surprise, maybe of the whole draft, Max. The Atlanta Falcons at number 8, needing, a lot of defensive help. They go out and get from Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
Wow.
Now, this is a crazy pick. Nothing against Michael Penix Jr. I like
No,
him.
no,
I
I
like
like.
him.
Yeah, definitely.
It's because the Falcons just paid Kirk Cousins $180 million over the next 4 seasons. $100 million guaranteed. The Falcons, the last 4 years, they've picked eighth, and fourth. What the fuck is going on in Atlanta? Michael Penix, he might be sitting for 2 years, if not three. What the fuck? Can you explain this pick to me, Max?
I cannot. Michael Penix Jr. has had injury problems already in the past. He had a great season. Okay, Washington went 13-0, 13-0 up into the championship game. They got blown out by Michigan though, because Michigan was, the Wolverines are obviously the best team in the league. But you surpassed JJ McCarthy and Bo Nix for Michael Penix Jr. I don't know about this. I don't understand the pick. In fact, the owner of Atlanta, I saw some videos, a little behind the scenes action. He didn't look too happy with the general manager. He
Oh,
didn't. He went up to them and like you could just see the tension. I can only imagine when he was saying like, "What the fuck? Would you? What? We talking about? Why would you pick that?" I I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the pick. Again, too early to tell. Too early to tell. Maybe Michael Penix Jr. ends up being a big time stud, but
when?
yeah, yeah. Atlanta. I was talking that they were going to win the South last year,
Yeah,
and I mean they came close. They did come
yeah,
close,
yeah.
and so they're competing. And now you pick up a rookie quarterback instead. You again sign Kirk Cousins. He's going to be starting, and you pick up a rookie quarterback. I'm sorry.
You
I don't.
use the number 8 pick on a backup. You use the number 8 pick on a backup. Like reportedly, they called Kirk Cousins and his team and said, "Hey, we're gonna go get Michael Penix Jr." And Kirk Cousins, I guess, flipped out. Like, what are you doing? How does Michael Penix help us this year? How does he help us next year? How does he maybe even help us in the next 4 years? Kirk is under
Yes.
contract for 4 years, $100 million guaranteed. That's just crazy. Atlanta picking eighth, and fourth in these last 4 drafts. You got to figure something out there. Okay, we like the Bijan pick from
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Drake London, Drake
Drake
London.
London. It's great.
Yeah, yeah. Still waiting on
Well,
something though.
well,
And
who was throwing to him? All right, like
Queefs, Queefs,
Queef, Desmond
and,
Ritter. Get
and
out
then
of here.
definitely still waiting on Kyle Pitts. Okay, the number 4 overall pick. Still waiting on
I
him.
queefed on that pick. I'll tell you, I
Uh,
drafted him last year in my fantasy line. I was like, oh,
uh,
this is the year. This is the year. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? No
maybe
way.
next
I'm
year.
done with that. Done with
Maybe
that.
with Captain Queef in town. Who knows?
Yeah, true.
The Minnesota Vikings traded up to the 10th spot to get their captain, Kirk Cousins' replacement in JJ McCarthy. Traded up one spot. We got Sam Darnold on the roster, Max. Do you think JJ McCarthy comes right in off this national championship and starts from day one, or is Darnold the man in the house?
It's going to be a competition in the offseason. I can't see them starting Sam Darnold over JJ McCarthy because Sam Darnold sucks.
He
Yes, he
does.
does. Yes, he
He does.
does. All the Darnold fans out there, sorry. There's no Darnold fans out there. No freaking way. JJ McCarthy should start right off the bat. If anything, maybe they give him a couple games. Maybe they give him a couple games. But in this division with the Packers, and I'm telling you right now, the Bears are going to compete. The Lions, you cannot risk losing 2 games right off the
Mm,
bat.
this might be
And
the worst team in the division. Might be.
might be with Justin
Tough.
Jefferson.
Tough.
Yeah, no, they got some issues, but they do got a couple good wide receivers. Obviously, Justin
Jordan
Jefferson and
Addison.
Jordan Addison. That's man, those guys can run all over people. So, but what do you think, Cole Breezy? What do you think about JJ McCarthy? What do you think about this pick?
He was definitely my 6th ranked quarterback out of these 6 guys coming in. Not a lot of passing attempts.
Oh,
Michigan runs the ball first, and they run the ball second, they run the ball third, and then they'll pass the fourth option. So Michigan's a running school. So maybe he surprises us. Maybe he has something that we don't know about. But I think Sam Darnold going to get a few games at the beginning of the season. They picked up Aaron Jones from the Packers. We'll see
okay.
TJ Hockenqueef. We'll see what he comes back when he comes back from that ACL. Okay, that
Oh,
was
I forgot.
a
Oh, that
late
sucks.
ACL.
That's a bummer.
Late ACL. We're not going to see him for a while probably. But yeah, Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. That's one of the top 7, 8 duos maybe in the NFL for receivers. So JJ McCarthy, I can see him getting in halfway through the season.
Can I say one more thing about JJ McCarthy? Okay, nothing against him. Okay, nothing against him, but he looks like a baby.
He's young, yeah.
He
Yeah.
looks like a little baby. Okay, you look at Caleb Williams, you look at Jayden Daniels, you look at Bo Nix, you look. I'm not gonna say. I mean, but
Drake
even
Maye looks like a baby. Drake Maye
yeah,
does too.
Drake Maye is definitely a baby. But I was gonna say Michael Penix Jr. Those guys are men. Like those guys are men. You could just see it. Yeah, the mentality, the swagger that they have on the field. I mean, JJ McCarthy's just got that baby face, man. That's, I don't know. It's a man's game. This is a man's game. All right. Sorry, ladies.
Drake Maye and JJ McCarthy are both 21, so maybe
They're
that's
young.
why.
They're young.
Maybe
We'll,
that's
we'll
why.
see it a couple years and hitting the gym a little bit more.
Yeah. Last quarterback we want to talk about coming out here about a mile and a half east of me right now to Empower Field Stadium. The Denver Broncos selected Bo Nix, your guy out of Oregon. Okay, right now the Broncos at the quarterback position, they got Jarrett Stidham, and they just traded for Zach Queef Wilson.
Oh no.
Might have a three-headed competition here. Does Bo Nix blow those guys out of the water, Max?
Absolutely. I think so. I think so. This guy is a leader on the field. 100%. I think that he gets the starting job right off the bat. This guy is 25, 24, 25, around
24.
24.
Mhm.
He's ready to go. Put him in, get him reps, and let him make mistakes. It's okay. Let him make some mistakes. Denver right now is in that rebuilding, is having a rebuilding situation. They need a quarterback, and you guys have Sean freaking Payton as your coach. Last year, you guys came from behind out of nowhere. You started winning. You started winning out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what? 7 games. Maybe you might have got 7. I mean,
Oh, look.
all right, all right. But tough division there with the Chiefs, right? Yeah, the Chiefs are
Yeah.
in that. So
Chargers.
Chargers, yeah. But the
Eight,
Chargers,
8-9 last year. 8-9 last year. Good
there you
call.
go. See, you got a great coaching staff, and you just need a guy that understands how to control the ball. 77.4 completion percentage last year.
FBS
77,
record.
45
FBS record.
touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Come on. Jerry Jeudy has been looking for a guy that can throw him the damn ball. Jerry Judy's been injured
Well,
like crazy, though.
I
That's
hate to
true.
break it to you.
Oh, you got traded?
Jerry Judy ain't in Denver anymore, boys.
Ah, boys and
He
girls.
he's sniffing shit in Cleveland now, boys. Sniffing he's sniffing shit with those brownies in
Man,
Cleveland.
that was quick. They got rid of him pretty quick. 3
Too much
years.
of this. Too much of this.
Mm. Who's throwing
But the
to him? Russell Wilson, you think would have been
you
better.
thought you
You
thought
thought. Yeah, geez,
I
Louise.
thought.
Jeez.
Uh, just to finish this out here, the Broncos also picked up Bo Nix's number one option from Oregon, Troy Franklin, in the fourth round. According to the Broncos, he was a second round talent, dropped 2 rounds, and now might have a little duo here, Max. Bo Nix and Troy
Ah,
Franklin. Look out in Denver.
nice pickup there. You get a buddy that you guys have chemistry. I love seeing that. I love seeing college duos come into the league and play with each other. We already know Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. That's a big time name right there. Yeah, we'll think about others some other time, but that's the big one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, definitely.